if you're not using sunscreen in your skin routine, don't be stupid. I just use Cetaphil. I'm actually looking to change my cleanser because I've been using it for years, and I don't know, just want to try something new. I'm thinking about the Human Race one, but if y'all have ever used that and you like it, let me know. So I actually did buy this stuff, and I give it a solid 4 out of 10, mainly because it's just a little rough for a daily cleanser. It's a rice powder cleanser, and I guess I didn't think too much about that before I bought it, but it just feels rough on the skin. Like, you add water, it lathers up, and you can add more water so that it's a little less rough and a little more watery, but then you're washing your face with watery cleanser, you know what I mean? And so that's why it's like, I do like how my face feels after I use it. It's very soft, very supple. However, I just find the whole process to just be just a rough riding experience. And so honestly, I probably would not recommend this unless you really love a deep exfoliation and a little rough and tough business on the face. But washed face, as soon as I wash my face and she's dry, I come in with this exfoliator. This is new for me. I've probably been using this like a month-ish, and I do like it. It's kind of hard for me to tell what parts of my skin routine are doing what, because I don't have like a lot of acne. So my skin routine pretty much now and pretty much has always just focused on like color, evening skin tone, getting rid of dark marks, things that are very cosmetic. But that's why it's hard for me to tell which product is actually doing what, because I truly feel like all of these products together is what makes the canvas look good. So after I've done exfoliated, I go through with this right here. This is a toner, and it's got like vitamin C in it. It's good for just making you look real healthy. My routine has a lot of vitamin C. It's got a lot of boosting, color enhancing, brightening kind of features to it. Toner, exfoliator, done. After that, I go through with the secret weapon. The secret spice and everything nice. This is the, I don't know how much you could read of that, but this is the Kiehl's Clearly Corrective Dark Spot. My hands are so ashy. Dark Spot Solution. I buy this, I want to say like quarterly, like every 3 months-ish. I feel like I buy a new one of these. And I do use this all over my face, and I do use it day and night. This is what's really gonna like target stuff like that, like dark marks, little scars, things like that. You just gotta be like pretty adamant about it. Like, you gotta be good about the routine and it will do good by you. Come through with the eye brightening gel. This is from Burst. I got this in a PR package, so I don't even know if, truly, I don't know if this works, but it makes me feel good to use it. And I'm doing a photo shoot today. I'm gonna need all the help I can get. And then we're gonna move on to her. She's new-ish. I got this months ago at it wasn't a flea market, it was kind of like a small business extravaganza. So it's a black-owned brand, it's called Glory. I don't love how like everything is pretty much rubbing off of it at this point. That just shows how much I use it. It's similar to the Kiehl's Dark Spot, but for this one I use more for like dark areas, and this one is more of like a literal just the dark spot, even though I use this all over my face, so it doesn't matter. They both do the same thing. I just like that this is more of a thicker serum, and so I like to use this before I put on my lotion, because I feel like this combined with lotion creates that nice tacky feeling on my skin that I like. And so I'm literally just kind of putting it in the darker areas. And yes, I'm slapping her in because it makes me feel rich. I go in with this Cocoa Kind Texture Smoothing Cream. This is Jaden's that I steal from time to time. I guess it's not stealing if I use it right in front of her face. And this is like a, I use this as like a pre-lotion before I put on like my other lotion because I get dry skin. I use that first because it gives me that nice bounce. Y'all see that? Y'all see that shit? If I had to tell you what the Jade Fox greatest hits are when it comes to the skin routine, it's gonna be these two babies right here and this baby right here. Honestly, if you just use these three things, you're gonna be good. This is great. There we go. It's a Kiehl's moisturizer, Pure Vitality. They discontinued this like a few years ago. It was the only thing that I could put on my face in the summertime that wasn't too heavy, but that kept my face really moisturized. I get really dry in my T-zone, like boom, boom. More specifically, my nose gets really, really dry and flaky. And this was like the one thing that I use where I didn't have to reapply it multiple times a day. So if you're a dry girl, just trying to put y'all on. Finally, the last step, sunscreen. You gotta put that sunscreen on. I don't use a lot too, I use like that much. It spreads quite a bit, so you don't really need to use a crazy amount. Get the neck, get the neck. Get your back rolls. The face is cleansed, the face is clean, the face is moisturized. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm gonna get dressed and then we're gonna come back and do hair and makeup. All right, so when it comes to the hair, we like to keep it simple. Speaking of simple, because we're doing headshots today, I'm wearing something that's very basic. Just picking out the edges right now, because as you can imagine, they're all flattened from me sleeping on it. Oh, the shrinkage has already started. I did a twist out, like, today's Monday. I did a twist out on Friday. Or no, I took it out on Friday. Or no, I took it out on Thursday, and then I got my hair cut on Friday. Today's Monday. And at this point, my hair is starting to shrink. It's actually kind of irritating. I don't really know why I even do my hair, because it's just gonna shift. She doesn't move, but she moves. If you have a fro, then you know what that means. It's actually not looking too bad right now. I'm just gonna put some oil in it. I feel like we canceled oils. I don't know, I feel like we did that, I don't know. But my hair just has always performed better with a little oil in it, even when it was relaxed way back when. So I'm just gonna take some of this, take some water, mix it in my hands, and as I'm like raking it through, I'm also trying to shape it as well. Give it some height, some volume. And so I'm basically just kind of fluffing it. And one of the best parts about having a fro is that it doesn't really have to look uniform because it's a fro. And plus this is like an old twist out fro, so she's just gonna do what she gonna do, okay? We're just trying to get her at least presentable enough so that we can get out the door. I do try to like tease? Is that the right word? I try to like tease the very front of my hair because that's, you know, the part that you see. And I try to make that part as full as it can look. I feel like it looks like I'm doing this very, very violently, but I promise you I'm not. And then I'm just gonna come through the edges once more. I think at this point, I think we're good. So now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. If you watched this channel when videos are uploaded, then you would know I got my brows laminated and my lashes lifted probably a month ago. And I love it. So if you have been toying with the idea, girl, get it. Get it. I ain't gonna do it, girl. I told you I ain't gonna do it. I did it. As you just saw, I brushed them out already. And now I'm going to take this Glossier boy brow, and just, you know, fluff her up a taste. Let me give you a before, because I know this isn't quite, the lighting is not great, but that's what she's giving before. And I start on the end because I don't need much in the corner, so I start on the end. And I just do like light strokes. And then I do the other side. And I don't go all the way to the corner because for reasons I just mentioned, I try to stop there. I don't want to add any more of this because this gonna have you looking like bag of chips in that maxi challenge. So I'm going to actually, eyebrows be changing, bro. I swear they were not looking like this yesterday. I was gonna say I'm gonna go through and add pen marks or add little strokes where I find there to be little empty spaces, but sometimes I kind of like the messy, almost like you did your brows when they're old. I wasn't gonna add this, but I just remembered I'm taking photos today, so the more help we could get, the better. And that's pretty much where I stop. And then, what was I about to do? Concealer. Shape Tape and the shade Rich. And I'm honestly just gonna cover like, I don't know how much y'all can see, but skin's not looking too bad. The left side is looking immaculate. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, left side's looking good. So I'm actually just gonna add some to the right to make her match the left. Am I though? Let's do a little bit. I almost don't want to add anything else because editing is a thing. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add anything else because the photos are gonna be edited. All headshots are edited. And I don't really want to look too processed. So we're gonna stop here.